Okay, I'm back. Um, this is really bad. Okay, with the live streams. So I had to restart a new live stream, which is kind of a bummer. If it crashes again, we'll call it off. Because it's just not cool. For now, I'm gonna try it for one last time, and then we'll see. Because it's kind of annoying. Even the computer is having a very hard time. It's so hot. My smartphone is boiling, and also the computer is really slow, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I'm gonna make the chat pop to make sure I can see your what you say. I'll be able to draw a little bit because this is getting a bit annoying. Crashing stream. So YouTube. The latest drawing live. I'm always having a hard time being tidy when I draw. So from time to time I clean a little bit the drawing. I've been for the moment I've been pretty clean for now. So this is the live. There's one person still here. I don't know who. Probably Stefan. Guess it's you. Um, so am I gonna be able to make the chat pop out? Make the chat pop out. There you go. Okay. Back. So back for good. Should be you're able to see your questions. Okay, so here I'm gonna do this. This is gonna give the impression. See, to see some. Are you able to see the live? Cause yeah, we're back, Jimmy. So as I said, I'm doing the bark. Yeah, and even show maybe the shadow of the piece that is under. I'm gonna do. From the side of the tree stump. But I'm not entirely sorry, I'm concentrating a bit because I want to put them in the right places. Um, and how are you guys doing? What are you guys doing right now? So I haven't gone back to crafting, and I got back from work these pieces that I'm gonna use under, these bases. I want to draw first. Maybe this afternoon I'll do this, the some crafting, but I don't think I'll do a tutorial. I haven't done a tutorial for ages, or something interesting to show you guys. So I prefer to lately I preferred to focus more on painting miniatures and drawing, which is a good thing, You must diversify. So see here we've got the hands, stake it there. So I think I've got space here. Be when I put shadows. I really want to put this in color. I'm not sure, but I'm probably gonna make it put it in color using watercolors, something like that. But if I do in watercolors, I must make sure. First, I'm gonna do ink that's fine. And so in watercolor, I must make sure to avoid shadows made with the crayon, with the pencil. And it's very tempting when you're working with a like putting shadows like me. Hey, Stefan. I thought you were going away. You had something to do, or well, in any case, you're welcome back. Um, there you go. So yeah, the stream went down. I don't know if it's because of the heat here, because it's getting pretty hot, or if it's my equipment or YouTube. But if it crashes again, I think I'll cut it off and just end the drawing offline. For now it works. So you gotta excuse me, but I actually have to check one thing because I was pretty happy with the bar. There she is. So yeah, no, it's quite the same. I didn't put as much of it, and I really went out to break. See, I really broke the. Okay. Okay. Maybe I put too much of them. Maybe it lacks visibility. You know what? Tell me. Because and tell me what you guys are doing. So Timmy, not too much lately. Lots of do and 4 family member birthdays this month. Move later, so I've been busy. Yeah, I hear you. Same for me. Lot of work lately, and these days, these few days, work is getting a lot more cool. Well, there's a lot of break, a little bit. I'm gonna break the bark, and there's gonna be just something like that. I'm doing some tries, you know. It's not perfect, but convinced at all. But mm, working on D&D adventure taking place in an old forest, so that would fit writing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And definitely with here, looking very primal. She's definitely living in an old forest. She really doesn't look like a civilizational character. You know, halfway through Princess Mononoke, Peter Pan, that type of character. She looks halfling, like a halfling druid, because of the proportions. She's got a bit like childlike proportions, except she's obviously an adult. But halfling. But I'm still thinking about the equipment. I didn't want some real clothes, because that's something a bit like really wild, you know. She's definitely not gonna bother with a bra, you know. It's just like African tribes, you know. She's just wearing the jewels for her forests with her loyal beasts. It's nice, but there's something, I don't know. There's something missing. I tried to went for horns, but it just didn't match. Or maybe I could go with horns, but like really big ones, like something like that. You know, something you know, really something huge for the head, like very rounded head. But maybe if I put like huge antlers, it could be actually pretty dope. But the drawing is all. But I'm not sure. Working in what is what good D&D some rules and played for the from the old editions, but I really didn't know it very much. It wasn't me; it was friends of mine who had the game, and we ran a few games when I was younger. But with old editions, but really playing D&D with the new rules and the new books. I actually ordered the new books a few months ago, and I read them mostly. But I knew the system, but don't forget I was using mostly homebrew stuff. So using the stats from D&D or the creatures from D&D. Even if I know many of them, I'm no expert by any means. So I couldn't really tell you the difference of D&D 5th. I know it's pretty good. It has had some good. It was way better than the last edition, apparently. Mm. But I don't know. Majorly, it had some good a good reception. You know, good reviews. But I'm really not the one to tell this. Yeah, 4 was bad. But, the 5th is pretty good. They've fixed some major problems, but there will always be stay remain huge fans from the 3.5, obviously. I just wanted the fifth because if I was going to buy the system, I wanted to buy the system because I was my game, and I wanted really to have the rules complete from the ND to to really be able to pick up from anything and from all the rules, and also I wanted to get better at D&D because it was a long time since I hadn't played and the rules have changed, and I secretly like to play D&D, but I didn't take the time, didn't try to find a group to play as a player because I know that as soon as I'm gonna start being a player, I won't DM. Even if these weeks with the work I didn't DM, I do, and it takes time to create a world. But I secretly I'd, I'd really like to play. I've even created a new character. But with a good DM in France, in Paris, and even if I'm not an expert D&D, I think I'd do a very decent player. And I've got this character that is already made. It could come out of the tree like this, I guess. I'm trying to get this branch to stick out of the stump. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do, I think. Something like that. My campaign wants advance. I think lately I even want to play even more than DM. And I really like to create. In fact, lately what I really liked was create games on the fly. Create a game in half an hour and just run it with very easy rules and just rely mostly on very easy throw of dice. Um, Maybe I should check there should be some forums online. To my players here, since I'm in Paris, well, they're not into they weren't into tabletop games and RPG before I came, so they don't know much other people DMing. I can't rely on my own what do you say, network to find new groups. I should look online. Still works. I'm One, two, three, four, and there's this little one there, so that's good. It's basically like a human hand. He's got 5 fingers, four here and one little there. So let's do the roots now. Roots are cool, and if you want, so who's there? Yeah, are two of you, Jimmy, when based in this world. Well, Stefan, I'm not sure it's only your internet. To be totally fair, it could be mine. But Discworld, yeah, that's a nice universe, very funny. But I actually don't know. I really should read some Terry Pratchett. My dad is a big fan of Terry Pratchett. It's, and my D&D editions are in English and read pretty well, but not that good with humor and language specificities and quirks and stuff like that. So I don't appreciate it as much, even if I have a decent level in English. I don't appreciate the humor as well as you guys, which is really a bummer actually, but because I know Pratchett is really funny, but that's not my fault. I was just drawn that way. It ain't easy to understand the subtleties of a language, even if you can speak it properly. But I didn't try for very long. I should really try reading Terry Pratchett more. I'm sure the universe, I'd like the universe. David Eddings and Robert Jordan. So these are writers or artists? Writers, I guess. I don't know their names. I haven't read much material that's D&D related, or fantasy. It's been a long time since I haven't read a novel. Actually, a book story about fantasy. Lately, I've been more of a reader of essays. History essays and stuff like that. Or Lately, I've done most of my huge buildings are done. What I really should do for my game, I mean, what I really should do is my miniatures. What you must keep in mind is that I made a tutorial because I made all these pieces, but I made them mostly for my game. And additionally, so I had to make them, and also additionally, I made tutorials to show you how to do it. So it took a little more time to make the tutorials instead of just the pieces, but I had a actually they had a purpose. You know, the fact of making these pieces. So lately, I didn't do and need actually pieces. Less maybe small ones or ones that already had a tutorial that I was gonna use to make them. So I didn't feel the urge to make any tutorial, and I still haven't really. I mean, some of the pieces I want to build, I'm not gonna make a tutorial for them. I could make I could build them and then make a showcase of them. Yes, I could. But a tutorial there are already some tutorials out there for Jeremy uh, ruin pieces. And what did I want to do next? I wanted to do a few more roofs, but I've already done. Yeah, I'll probably do a roof showcase. But we're looking for apartments for three. So there won't be a tutorial in some time, I think, or a showcase because everything's gonna be in boxes and we're gonna move out. But as soon as I'll be able to make some stuff, I'm probably gonna build some stuff here before moving out. But I'm not sure I'll have time to edit some stuff. So it really depends when we move out of the flat. But don't worry, if I do something, I haven't built lately, like at all, for maybe 3 weeks more. So as soon as I do something, I'll show you. Just lately, I haven't been working on RPG table. I've been painting miniatures, and I've been drawing, and I've been working, and it has been cool. Honestly, it has been so cool to go back to first to go back to painting because last time I really painted I was 15, and then to go back drawing. Oh my god, this I missed this so much. You guys out there are here for crafting. I totally understand it, and I think I must have lost some subscribers because of the lack of tutorials and the fact that I was making lives mostly about drawing, and I don't really care, This isn't my work. I do this for fun. This channel. I did this tutorial to help others, and I think I'll definitely do other ones. But at one stage, I was doing like one tutorial for each week, and this was just impossible to keep up with a full time job and other things aside. Besides, I don't have like Scotty or the others. I don't have this huge community yet, so I'm doing tutorials when I want to do them, and these help out the community. But I have to do it. This is still my channel, so if I want to focus on drawing on for some time on painting, then I'll just do it, and then when I really want to make a tutorial, I'll make one. When I'll have time, idea, I need to force myself to do it. It's just gonna be crap. I'm gonna be miserable, and I want to stop. So I'm really working with what's driving me is my impulses. So this channel is gonna mostly host, I think, RPG related stuff. But if I feel like drawing, there'll be more drawing videos. If I feel like making shorts, or you know, I don't know, acting. There will be more shorts or acting if I feel like. Yeah, same. For now, it's drawing. So I don't have, yeah, I don't have a tutorial plan. Probably a showcase, and sometimes depends if I do some stuff before moving out. Because obviously, if I move out in 1 or 2 weeks, I won't have time both to craft and to craft and make a tutorial and also move out. So. But if it's in a longer time, I'll probably make a showcase of some pieces because I definitely want to build stuff. And I'm finally a bit. I have less work, so and I'll be soon in vacation. I was rambling for a long time, but I hope I answered your question. I've got to go. My wife. See you, Jimmy. Have a nice day. Thank you for popping by. It was nice talking to you. Oh, that's really nice of you, Stefan. But it's okay. Don't worry. I have some good friends. They're gonna help me. 5 years, and I'm just saying that because before I moved like 11 times when I was a student. The yearly move out, but we definitely have more stuff here nowadays because I'm living with my girlfriend and we have a lot of stuff. Be a lot, well, at least a little more complicated. But we're gonna manage. No issue there. So, I've got looking good. Well, looking good. Doesn't look bad. But maybe I should have, you know. You know, I'm actually gonna do this. Composition, man. It's the most important thing. And then I'm gonna do this. This is gonna give volume. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Actually, this is gonna be like hanging out from the ground. This isn't gonna be in the ground. This is gonna be hanging out. This will be a lot cooler. Yeah. I'm gonna make it. Oh, I like when I find ideas in this. This is gonna be a lot cooler. Yeah, nice. Okay, this is gonna be way cooler. Okay. I got an idea. We're gonna see under here. Okay. Yeah, less is more. First, I want to put many roots at the base. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do something like this. And you're gonna see under, I guess. Ain't easy stuff, but once I'll be good. Big rock at this place. Under? You mean a bit? You mean you're living at Big Rock, or you want a big rock there? Yeah, that could be a big rock here. I was more going for earthy tones, but since it's a tree, so big rock, big rock. There could be a big rock, but won't be very understandable why the tree was built on a rock. So I was more going for a slope of dirt with some minor rocks there, but yeah, under the tree. Okay. I'll see. Maybe. Um, sure. I could. I mean, there could be a big rock there. See, I'm still looking for the how I do the roots. It's not that because you have to find something cool, composition wise, and see here it's cool. This is pretty nice. Not entirely sure about all the pieces. Like this should be something more like that. Maybe. I don't know. This one I'm not convinced by. This is pretty nice. There should be a bigger shadow here, I guess. Yeah, so that the tree is on the edge of a cliff. Could, yeah. But why would the roots stand out here, out of the cliff? Oh yeah, okay. So maybe the grounds and the gravel just fell and it ended up you know out of the. Okay, I could do this. Shit, I really have very little space. The drawing is already very packed up to the edges. So yeah, I could. I see what you mean. Yeah. Uh, let's see. I could, but I'm not sure. I see what you mean. I could. I'm not sure I'm gonna do it though. Uh, Cause it's not a bad idea at all. But if I wanted to do it, I would need. If you do a big rock, either I do it very detailed and gonna take too much. It's gonna take too much attention from the roots. Either you want to make a very flat with a bit of crackle stone, but a very flat stone to do, but you need or cliff. What I could do is uh, a few rocks and plants and a few small I don't know like small mushrooms or something like that. Um, I'll see. Yeah. I get what you mean. I could have, but I need more space. So I'm gonna go with a few rocks and a few mushrooms, a cliff. But it could definitely have been an option if I had a little more space underneath. If the were you here when we looked? You're already so inside. Uh, yes, I think the chat is décalé because I'm just receiving the messages. You write like an old tree that has lost his barren life on the rocky underground. So I'm just receiving it now. So I think there's some un décalage. There's a time difference between the time you tell me this and the time I respond. The hands of the creature and the paws. Are they good? Is there something off? I think they look good. Of the girl, looks alright. The hand, I'm really not happy with the hand. I don't know what to do with it. She looks pretty good. Position is not 100% accurate, I think, but I think I'm gonna put some black. I think her breasts are okay. I still have to do something with the hands. What about the head? I think I wanted to. Um, you know that her. Oh, oh. Serious? Are you serious?